most of your plank work can be done at the end or near the end of your training session. When you start, you want to start off in a 4-point plank, so you can start with a flat tabletop and then step back into your 4-point plank. Hold it for, again, you want to build up to about 20 seconds and a minute or so, and then raising a limb, so your arm out to shoulder height, and that'll be a 3-point plank. Again, start off with 20 seconds but build up to a minute, and then work around your body, so the other arm and then one leg and then the other leg, and those are all 3-point planks. And then once you go around the body, you can sit back in the child's pose, sway side to side, get the obliques engaged. Go back into your 4-point plank. Again, more plank work. These are just variations, but you can continue with walk-ups. Walk-ups is when you walk down to your forearm and then push back up into the 4-point plank. If you walk down the right side, push off on the right side. You walk down the left side, push off on the left side. From your walk-ups, you can push back into downward dog, stretch out the legs a little bit, the calves, and then bring the hips forward. Continue your walk-ups, and when you're done with your walk-ups, you can then, another variation, well, first you can sit back into child's pose again, stretch out the obliques, go back into your 4-point plank, and then continue with another variation. So another variation would be the Spider-Man plank. That's bringing the knee up to the elbow, slight bend in the arms like doing a push-up, and slight bend in the head and the neck. If you want, if it's too challenging on the hands, you can go to your forearms, bring the knee up to the tricep on each side. Again, continue bringing the knee up to the arm and then go back to the 4-point plank. Once you're done, you can go back to child's pose again. When you're done, you can go back to your 4-point plank. Another variation with planking is going into the T-push and hold. So you go into a push-up position. After your push-up, you go bring the leg over the other leg and hold the one-arm position. When you're done with that, you can go back to a child's pose. From there, you can go into a 2-point plank. You can do this on your hands, on your forearms. Here, I'm doing it from a tabletop position. So starting with tabletop position, one arm's forward, opposite leg is at waist level. From there, I'm going to go into cat-cow, getting more spinal work, more abdominal and spinal work at the end of my session. Stepping back into downward dog, stretching out the legs again and the calves, the posterior chain in my legs and my hamstrings, and then from there bringing the hips forward into a 4-point plank, into a push-up position, pushing back into the downward dog, and doing that a few times as well, and ending it with child's pose. Repeat for reps, and enjoy.